Hey everybody, it's Joel Marshall here, and this is another episode of LearnMyComputer.com. Today we are going to talk about opening programs. Last time we talked a little bit about opening programs, and we're going to continue that discussion, but today we're going to open a program from the Start button. And down here in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is this little ball, and that's called the Start button. And when you click on it, you get a lot of different options. And this window will stay open until you click on something else. And today what we're going to do is we're going to click on all programs, and we're going to see a list of programs and folders with programs in them. It's kind of hard to find programs sometimes because you have to find the folder, and then within that folder is the program. Like for instance, I'm looking for Microsoft Word, which is a word processing application used by most Windows users. And it's actually in this folder called Microsoft Office. And if I double click or single click on that, I can see there's Microsoft Word there, and I can launch the program just by clicking once on that, and the program will open. Now that's pretty good. It's not quite that simple because it's got a few different steps to it, and I have to find that particular folder. So I'm going to show you some ways that you can make this easier for yourself when you have a program that you use all the time. And so I'm going to go up and I'm going to close this program by clicking on the red button in the upper right hand corner. And this time I'm going to click on the Start button, and I'm going to find Microsoft Word, and I'm going to go into Microsoft Office, click once, and there's Microsoft Word. Now I want to put a shortcut on the desktop. Now what is the best way to do that? That is to right click on the Microsoft Word and then say send to, and then you get a bunch of different choices over here, and the choice that I want is desktop create shortcut. Now what does that mean? Put a shortcut on my desktop. Well, let's do it. I'm going to left click on that, and then I'm going to click on my desktop, and you'll see there's now an icon that says Microsoft Word 2010. And it has this little arrow in the lower left-hand corner of the icon. Well, that means that it is a shortcut. And a shortcut means that we have just made a quick way to get to that application without digging through the Start button, going to all programs, finding the right folder, clicking, and clicking on the Microsoft Word. We have now shortcutted that process. And so all we have to do is just double click on that icon and Microsoft Word opens. So that's known as a shortcut, and it sure is. Another way you can make a shortcut, or you can use a shortcut, is I can drag that down to the bottom of my screen to what's called the taskbar, and you'll see it says pin to taskbar, and I can let go and it will stay there as well, and my shortcut doesn't disappear on my desktop. So now I have two ways to get to Microsoft Word to make it super easy for me, whatever's easiest for me. And there is one other way that I can create an easy click to get onto a program, and that is to click on the Start button and go to all programs, find the program, Microsoft Office, find Microsoft Word, right click on that, and now I'm just going to say pin to Start menu. And the Start menu is when I click on Start, this thing here is called the menu, and you'll see Microsoft Word is now what they call pinned to the top. Pinned up here. So those are three different ways to put icons on your desktop, on your Start, on your taskbar, that's the taskbar at the bottom, and also on your Start menu, which is right there. And one other thing that I want to show you to make it easy to find programs. Let's say I couldn't find that program, Microsoft Word. If I click on the Start button, there is a search field down here, and I can type in all or part of the name of the program. Like I can just type in Word, and you'll see Microsoft Word shows up at the top, and I can click on Microsoft Word and the program will open. So those are some ways that you can make it easier to open programs in Microsoft Windows 7. I'm Joel Marshall, and if you need to contact me, just email me at joel@learnmycomputer.com, and I will see you next week.